Hi, folks. Now that we've had a chance to take a look at NetLogo and work through the tutorial videos of how to work through and create a agent-based model inside NetLogo, I wanted to take a closer look, or an additional look, at the agent-based model, that simple economy that Professor Bill Rand worked us through. And I want to use the vocabulary that we gained by looking at that video to sort of look at some of the things we can do with NetLogo, perhaps look at some of the extensions that he suggested on this particular model. Not so much that we would sit here and talk a lot about economics and economic policy and capitalism and class and the like. We're used to talking about those things, especially at the college level, if you've had some of those classes. And as ISBIT students, with our B as our middle name, we are definitely not far into discussions of economies. But what I wanted to talk about was specifically, when it comes to collaborative software development, is what I wanted to do was my reason for bringing up NetLogo was, first of all, it is a perfectly awesome agent-based modeling language for making just that, agent-based models. I think it's in the same bucket as something like LabVIEW. Everybody who has had a class from me and has used LabVIEW before, I enjoyed LabVIEW as being a very visual language. This, too, is a very visual language in that about the only thing you see in the front is all of the widgets and the indicators and the tables. Of course, when you look at the code, rather than seeing things wired together, you see traditional word-based programming, which is what you get in other languages. But I think it's very straightforward. I think it's very conversational. It almost uses plain English. I think it's pretty easy language to learn. But one of the cool things, I think, and why I like to use it as a metaphor inside what we're talking about in collaborative software development, is that we can ask the turtles, which are the agents, ask the turtles to do things, and they do it. So if we want to test out a new process or a new procedure or a new requirement, or specifically in economics, a new monetary policy, or maybe a new political policy, hey, wouldn't it be great if every other Tuesday people stayed home and turned out their lights and didn't use electricity? We could literally model that inside an agent-based modeling piece of software and ask the turtles to do that, go about their day and consume electricity, but every Tuesday night turn off their electricity for a few hours. We could actually model-wise, scientifically predict how much money we would save if we could go through an education program and convince everybody else to do that. The difficulty, of course, comes in when we're dealing not with turtles, these are not real turtles, of course. They're not biological turtles. They're modeled turtles. And the modeled turtles are required to do what we ask of them. As Professor Bill Rand mentioned, it's a very, very polite language. He asked the turtles to do things. And one of the things he showed early on was that we can ask the turtles to die, and they just go about their business, and they blink out of existence. Of course, if we were asking real turtles to do that, they wouldn't acquiesce. But the same thing happens both with humans, obviously, and also with humans that we want to work with. Say we're talking about a classroom policy, or we're talking about a work policy where we ask our employees, or we ask our team members on our software development team to do a certain thing. It may be that they don't want to do that, or it might be some pain involved, or there might be some extra effort involved, and people will choose to make their own choices for their own selves, as they should. And it may not be that you can get folks to comply with your policies. So one of the things I like to look at whenever I use this particular software in this class for collaborative software development is to use it as an example of how we can get these agents to do exactly what we ask them to do. And that sort of frees us up to precisely and accurately assess what new policies or what new changes would allow us to achieve if we had 100% compliance. If what we're doing is so awesome, and if what we result in is so fantastic that everybody benefits, and of course everybody would love to do this, if there happens to be a pain point in the middle, like, oh, by the way, there's a little bit of pain in between as you're getting there, maybe the just showing folks how awesome it will be on the other side is enough. But because we are in the educational space, I'm in the educational space here at LaSalle. We're living in the educational space. Sometimes it's helpful to plan a process, a target of how we're actually going to get to where we want to go. If we know how awesome it will be there, and then we can put together some sort of education or awareness process to educate our employees, educate the public, educate our customers, and allow them that where we're headed is something we want to do. So that's what I wanted to do with these next couple series of short videos. Take a look at these things. As you can tell, I don't have my face on the screen. I'm sort of zoomed out at the moment. I've been running so many Zooms and making sure the lighting's correct and making sure that I have things taken care of and have enough screen for my stupid face. I just thought I would do more of a podcast or a video podcast form for this. So that's what you get. So if you want to go see what I look like, go ahead and look at Canvas. I think I have my face on there. Cool. Let's take a look at this. Thanks.